Back again, viewers, back again. It's not your boy Leroy, it's me, and I'm back. Yeah, I've had a few days off, haven't we, to pay our respects to our lovely Queen. She's gone now. We're left with Charlie Big Ears, but there you go. Let's see how we go from here. Okay, the last video I did on the history of the promenade, I've been pulled up on a couple of people that I never mentioned, the Doctor Who, and obviously underneath the Huntsman building here on this corner, the Doctor Who exhibition, which was there in the 70s. So we'll take a tour down memory lane into that. Yeah, the Doctor Who exhibition was opened in the early 70s. I think it was, I could be wrong, but I think it was opened by Tom Baker. I certainly remember Bessie the car being there, and masses of crowds on this street corner when it was opened. I think it was around about 1973, 1974, could be wrong, but I'm only going from memory. At the same time, the cafe upstairs was called the Ritz Cafeteria, which spanned across them first two stalls. You got the Cafe Chico and the Lick ice cream there. It spanned across them two entrances there, and all the way to the back of the building was the Ritz Cafeteria. Later on, it was renamed RB's Cafeteria. I think there was a few partners involved, and it was left with two partners. R&B was Reynolds and Bamber. Mr. Reynolds, Mr. Bamber. They were the two that were left, so it was called RB's Cafeteria. When the Doctor Who exhibition finally closed its doors, they put in their Laurel and Hardy exhibition. I don't know if anyone remembers that. I vaguely remember it. It didn't last too long. I don't think it was that successful. But it was, yeah, that was where the Doctor Who exhibition used to be. In fact, if I go around here now, what used to be the TARDIS on the side of the building, the little offshoot at the side is actually still there, but it's glass now. See the bit that sticks out? That was the TARDIS. That was the entrance down to what was the Doctor Who exhibition and the Laurel and Hardy exhibition. Like I said before, many people might not remember the Laurel and Hardy exhibition, but it did only last a short time. It might have been 1 or 2 seasons, I can't quite remember. But at the time that was there, I used to have the cafe at the back of the arcade, well, my wife did. It was quite funny. It's actually got a little story behind that one, because we used to do cheap kids meals, and we had an A board out the front advertising the cheap children's meals. And we lost one A board went missing, then we lost another, and at the end, by the end of the 2 years, we'd lost 4 or 5 A boards with these cheap kids meals on, and it's driving me nuts. You know, I thought maybe they'd been thrown down the subway or whatnot, but oh no. When Mr. Kenyon took over the building, and I was appointed manager, and we took over that side and we made it into a full arcade, we got into the cellar here to do the work that was needed to turn it into an arcade. And lo and behold, what did I find in the cellar? That's right, 4 or 5 of my A boards that were stolen off the promenade and hidden in the cellar. So even back in the day there, I was really annoying the other businesses around here with me cheap food and me kiddies deals. I chuckled at the time. He was already gone, but I thought, oh, there you go, that's where my A boards went. So there's a little story on that. But yeah, so there you have it. It was the Doctor Who exhibition there, and also Laurel and Hardy exhibition. Yeah, so after the Kenyons took over there in the late 90s, David Boyle moved into the cellar underneath the Ritz Cafeteria, which, well, it wasn't the Ritz Cafeteria then, it was also Kenyons, and we knocked through. Happy Days was twice the size. But David Boyle moved into the cellar with his Conspiracies exhibition, all about the downing of the Twin Towers and so forth, and various other conspiracies from around the world. Many people might know him, very outgoing character, and also probably better known for having the newer version of the Doctor Who exhibition, which was underneath where where the Sea Life Centre is now, further up the promenade. That's where he moved to after he moved out of our building. And he sadly now has deceased. But many people still talk about him. And a lot of his so-called conspiracy theories that he was saying back in the day, which have come true now, which is quite a bit of an eye-opener, but there you go. Yeah, so, you know, rest in peace David Boyle. He certainly won't be forgotten on the streets of Blackpool. Yeah, I remember it well. So, there we have it. I just thought I'd have to clear up that little bit of history before I moved on any further for you guys, because I didn't want anyone jumping on board and saying I was wrong. You're right. And by the way, pulling me up, you are right. You are right. And whenever you are right, I will come back and right the wrongs, like I have done today. But I'm happy that we got that right and we can move on along the promenade. But yeah, RB's cafeteria, Ritz cafeteria, that's what it was back in the day, and that's before Yankee Doodles was on the front. Okay, yeah, that's all we have for today. So it's not your boy Leroy. I'm signing off. It's good to be back. There'll be plenty more videos to come now. I just had to take time out because of obviously what's happened to our monarchy, and but now it's all over. It's time to get back to the grind, and we'll get some more videos out there. Incidentally, I had the Macmaster in our place this morning as well. He was doing a review in our cafe. I don't know if anyone's heard of his channel, but check him out, the Macmaster. He did a review on our breakfast this morning, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that one. Absolutely shocked when I saw his face when I opened the doors, but there you go. I hope he enjoyed himself, and I hope he enjoyed his time in my cafe. Well, not my cafe, my wife's cafe. I can't take the credit for the it's not my cafe. My wife puts her heart and soul into that. It's her business through and through. Okay guys, once again, thanks for watching. Sayonara, see you. I'm out of here. Ta-da.